Are there any pitfalls to avoid before installing Windows on a high-end build?
Hi, I'm Paul. This is Diane. We are the PC Zombies, and yes, there are several pitfalls you should consider before installing Windows. Ignoring these decisions and tasks can degrade your PC's performance, expose it to bloatware, and ruin that first-time PC experience.
We'll focus on these pitfalls as we prepare to install Windows on our new high-end build.
Let's get to it.
I'm ready. Where do you buy Windows for a new computer? Amazon?
You can buy it on Amazon, but those aren't the ones that we usually buy. We used to buy them until we got trapped. The official Microsoft Windows that you can buy on Amazon is called a System Builder license or an OEM license. Once installed, it permanently locks itself to the exact motherboard. If you ever upgrade or replace the board, your license is dead.
So you never can use it on another PC? Why does that matter?
If you change your motherboard for any reason, like upgrading your motherboard in the future or returning your motherboard on warranty to get a replacement motherboard, you'll have to buy Windows again.
Is there another option?
Yes, we recommend you go straight to Microsoft's site and buy Windows there. This version is called a retail version and it costs $50 more, but this version you can move to another motherboard.
Which disables it on the old motherboard.
Right.
Is there any other advice?
Yes, buy the downloadable version so you get the latest version of Windows. But even if you buy the flash drive version, you should still download the latest Windows installer to the flash drive yourself. Older Windows flash drives may be buggy. For example, they may not recognize newer PC hardware like performance cores and efficiency cores. So even if you have an older pre-made flash drive, rebuild it again before you reinstall Windows on a new motherboard.
It's the product key you're buying, not the media.
That's right.
So we can install this now on your new PC?
If you like bloatware.
No, I don't like bloatware.
I don't like bloatware either. And there's this hidden sneaky feature that motherboard manufacturers have put on your motherboard that cause it to automatically go to the internet and download its bloatware on your PC. And it's not just my motherboard, it's all major manufacturers. I'm going to show you how to avoid that.
Okay.
The motherboard manufacturers have created utilities and suites for accessing the motherboard, for managing and viewing the settings, or for managing the settings of other devices that they may sell you. But most of these features that you can access with this bloatware and these utilities can also be set directly in the BIOS, so you don't need to run these utilities unless you really want them. These utilities have a reputation as being bloatware, consuming heavy background resources and sometimes causing system conflicts.
So wait, so how can a motherboard install software without your permission?
There's a Windows protocol called WPBT, and what that is it will allow a motherboard to identify an installer that Windows will automatically load when Windows is first installed, and then as soon as the internet is running, this background task will go to the internet, download the utilities that the motherboard wants you to have on your computer, and install them automatically. If you don't want this, do the following. Here's a table showing the steps to turning off this feature. Fortunately, all these major motherboard brands have settings that you could turn off in the BIOS to turn off this feature before you install Windows. So let's boot back into the BIOS die and I'll show you how to do it on my motherboard. Since we have an ASUS motherboard, we go into the ASUS BIOS. All right, go to Tools die. You see at the bottom where it says Armory Crate?
Yeah.
Select that. Select Disable.
Okay.
Now go back to the last page. I happen to notice it said My ASUS as well.
Okay.
Good, it's already disabled, so we don't have to worry. So I just hit Exit and save the changes.
Okay.
And now we can reboot the computer on the Windows drive. Now once we get Windows installed and boot up the first time, there will be no bloatware automatically installed on this computer.
Wow, that was a close call.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It may be an app that you really want, but I like to decide what I install on my computer, not the manufacturer. Okay, Di, now that we got our clean installation media, the real danger begins. In the next video, we're going to talk about the critical decisions and tasks that you need to consider while installing Windows. Ignoring these decisions can degrade all SSD traffic. It can hurt your PC's performance and expose you to even more bloatware.
So subscribe and we'll see you on part 2 where we finally bring this PC to life.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.